play Raincloud with me, Klaus Endomere. Today we have a special guest and we'll be doing more collabs, hopefully, I think, maybe.
Maybe.
That was her. That was Terra. Oh,
Hi.
no, that's Terrashiva. I don't know what to call you, and it's making it really awkward, and yeah.
You could just call me Tara.
There we go, we can just call her Terra. So yeah, go look at her videos. Or don't, because she doesn't really record. Also, we were talking about this off camera, and I wanted to ask you, is it true that cats are just like, pet me 3 times, no more, and I'll claw your eyes out?
It depends on the cat. My cat is obsessed with petting, and I could pet him for 6 hours, and it's not enough.
Oh, sounds like a very high maintenance cat.
Yes. Yes.
Just before we go any further, I'm just gonna mention what we're doing today. We are actually scouting a spot to put a community mine, and that's why I've repaired all of my tools, because I'm definitely gonna need them. And I am gonna take a quick trip back to our place. If you want, you can come over and look around our place if you'd like. Because
Yes,
Terra hasn't really been around people's personal bases. She's been shown around Spawn, and obviously with the weird intro that she got given when she came on the server, just never being called to being act upon. You did remarkably well. Ignore the noisy neighbors that we've got. Yeah, so this is our place now, and I'm gonna quickly go grab some torches.
Okay.
Yeah. So you remember the bit at the banner you saw before you pressed the button?
Mm-hmm.
There is a giant version on the wall of the castle.
Wow. Large.
Yes.
Whose castle? Is
Mine.
that your castle?
My castle.
Beautiful.
It's not even like that's it. You see it, and that's as far as I've gone with it. I get distracted so easily. It's ridiculous.
I'm inspired.
Where have you gone?
I'm
Oh.
in the castle.
I was looking around like, uh-oh, I've lost her. Like, I look up and it's like a moving member on the ice platform. I'm like, oh, there she is.
I get distracted very easily as well.
Oh, that's fine. Honestly, our place is actually quite nice. Well, honestly, we're working it together on it as a team. Like, a block over there is working on the manner of storing, and there used to be a hill here and a chicken cooker. I literally, just before you came on, like an hour before you came on, I just leveled it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
We've also been on the server for quite a while. So, yeah, considering
that'll do it.
yeah, considering how long we've been on here, it's literally nothing compared to how other people have achieved stuff. So, yeah.
Hey, you're still achieving something.
I'm bringing some materials. I've got some torches. I've got a silk touch pick. I think that's all we need. Maybe.
Yes.
I've also got some sea lanterns in my ender chest, so I can probably just use those if we get desperate.
Oh, I should need diamonds. Man, I need diamonds. They're
Well-
like, here, have some iron tools.
Well, just as a little welcoming present, we've got like 15, and all of them are mine. The other 2 don't go mining, so I have mined extensively.
What do I do with it? I've never had a diamond block before. Thank you so much.
Just break it down, then. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry over it.
All right then. Well.
I just love like, please calm down. You're crying. I don't know what to do.
It's a girl thing. I don't. What?
I have the weirdest thing that I can't stand. Like, a lot of people can't stand like spiders and all that kind of stuff. I can't stand when a girl is like bawling her eyes out at something.
Okay.
It was. I actually met one of my best friends this way. She was sat at a bus stop and she was just crying her eyes out. And as I was about to get on the bus, I decided, no, I stepped off and talked to her for 4 hours. Yeah,
Aww.
that's how I met one of my best friends now. What the?
That's what?
Use planks and sticks to make a pickaxe. Construct a better pickaxe.
I've never made a pickaxe. It's my first pickaxe.
Wow. I love this.
Aren't you
Been on the
missing
server
one?
for a couple of days now, just never made a pickaxe. Ta-da!
Dun, dun, dun.
I wonder if we can go freak out Block. Where is
Absolutely. Yes.
she? I don't know where she is. I can't see her name in the manner of... Oh, no, I can see her. She's in the manner of storing if you want to go past the... I don't know why I'm whispering, because she can't hear us.
But she'll know.
Yeah, it's like I did a delivery job like recently, and I did that same thing when people make a joke saying they turn down the music to see the door numbers better. I did that, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? She hasn't seen me yet. I'm just making fun of stuff. But yeah, we should probably get on that community mine. Ow. But yeah, Block's the residential OCD person.
She's awesome.
I think she sees you. I think she sees
I can't run. I'm trying to run. I can't run.
Oh. Run!
Oh.
Run! Oh, that's a bunch of fun. Oh, also, if you haven't looked up the towers that you can see, the one off in the distance, this one on the hill, they're blocks.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The reason why we decided to stick together is like, it's a big game of like one-upping each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're just like, sometimes we're just tempted to build something huge and like way out of our league just to like mess with the other person. Oh, oops! They teleported you. Never mind.
Was I? Oh, you have to stand on a certain block.
No. It's the person closest. You were closer than me, so when I clicked the button, it teleported you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I'm not sure what kind of community mine type you want to build, because I really should have showed you ours, which is just like a ladder straight down, and there's like a pool of water next to it.
We can make it fancy.
Yeah, I mean, like if you want, we can make one where it's like a sort of half step all the way down, or just stairs all the way down. I mean, it's your project, so you're running of this one.
Oh well, if you want to record me running a project, well. Okay. Where am I allowed to put?
Honestly, I think anywhere that just hasn't got anything on it.
As long as we stay in a certain vicinity and go straight down, it should be alright, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do it that way, like to just ladder straight down, it's not going to take up much space. Although that being said, I don't know how much of the under spawn people have cleared out. So
Right. Well, I would imagine to have the best chance of mining, we could actually... Oh, come on, there's got to be an area cleared out right here. We're at least ready to go.
I would not go in that one.
Not this little block here?
This one's just we use it for events such as like Christmas, Halloween,
Okay.
Thanksgiving and stuff. So
Okay. Iron farm there.
The
Nope.
iron farm only just loading for me. I don't have a great computer, so.
Oh, you're fine. Nope.
Honestly, if you want to build it in sort of the new, what do they call it, newcomersville or something like that. If you want to just build it there, I mean, it'll be right next to your place. Oh, I've lost her again.
I'm really good at running off.
Oh God, this is like. Do we need a GPS on you? Do we need a leash? Like, this is.
Possibly.
Oh God.
It's possible.
Where have you actually gone?
I went over by the hotel. Yeah, the hotel.
Oh, okay.
On the other side of the iron farm.
Because I was looking off into the distance. I turned around. Wait, he's not here anymore.
Okay.
I can imagine it will be terrible going on vacation with you. Like, you turn around,
Oh, no.
Hello, and she's gone.
Well, X just kind of opens the cage and lets me go, and he's like, "Just come back by this time," and I'm always back on time.
Normally in the back of a police car.
No, no. I'm a good girl. I think I found a place where we can dig down.
I was also I was looking in the wrong area. I'm like, I'm looking at. I don't know, and then like you just ran past. I'm like, oh, hello.
Right here. Is there anything here?
I don't think so. Doesn't look like it lit
Perfect.
up either.
I'd say if we take out these trees,
Okay.
build almost like a gazebo dome thing, and have stairs going down. Alongside the stairs, to help people have a shoot down, and then
You know what we should have done before we recorded?
Oh.
Double checked. Double checked if this plot was empty. It should be okay. I mean, a lot of people claim their stuff around spawn with signs, so if it doesn't have a sign, then we should be okay.
I haven't seen one.
In theory.
In theory.
Yes, in theory. But yeah, do you want to introduce yourself to my viewers who haven't seen you, since a lot of people watching me don't really watch streams because we're sad and lonely.
Oh, sad and lonely.
Guys, prove it wrong. We're not sad and lonely, are we?
No.
Prove it wrong. Don't make me look bad. Don't make me look bad.
I'm Terrashiva, as he had said. I am the insane wife of Eccentric 4, who's a part of SMB and Full Stack and Feed a Creeper.
Full Stack.
What's wrong with Full Stack? Jeez.
It's just like a server rivalry. I have no idea what's going on. I've just been roped into it.
Ropes. I run T Squared. I am a part of SMB Live. I do the D&D stuff with them. I am really bad at introductions.
We gathered. Wait, are you on the ground? No. It's really weird because I saw a name move. I thought I saw a name move on the ground, but only me, you, and Block are online. She's after us.
That's creepy. That's really creepy. You found a named mob.
Where can our viewers find you? That's probably the best one to start with.
You can find me on beam.pro, Terrashiva. I stream 3 days a week, roughly.
Wow.
I try to stream on Sundays with like old video games. Sundays or Fridays. Friday morning, anyways. Friday night, I do D&D with SMB. And Tuesday evening, I do SMB random streams.
I always thought
run the
D&D had to be, in person. That's more fun, right? I've
Oh,
never
no.
played D&D, so.
Oh no. If you want to run into a very, very funny and fun time, definitely try to catch us on a Friday evening. It's we'll warn you, it's adults using adult humor, but it's
I'm sure
it's
we'll
fun.
be fine. I'm sure most of us will be fine. The people who are very, very, kid-friendly channels probably should stay away. But
Yes.
you're watching my video. You know what I'm about. So
Yes.
I've had times where I've gone on holiday, accidentally swore in front of a child, and then my fiance give me this dirty look, and I'm like, "What? He's a kid. He's gonna be exposed to it online."
Trust me, they'll learn one day. Sooner the better.
Parenting tips from Terrashiva. Hashtag. Just hashtag parenting tips from Terrashiva.
Hashtag Tara should never have kids.
Wow. That took a very, very odd turn.
I'm odd. I'm very odd.
Oh, it's fine. I don't think anyone watching this is absolutely normal. I mean, they've come to this video through my channel, presumably, and yeah, I'm not a normal person. Anyone who has ever watched, did you? Is that a mine entrance? Do you think?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I just love how we build a mine in the exact place someone has built a mine entrance.
It seems to be a secret entrance to
Does it?
a mine shaft.
A what?
It's a mine shaft down here that's not been explored. There's a skeleton.
Why are you running? Don't you have a weapon? I was like, why are you running?
Maybe.
Today we learned Terrashiva is scared of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of what's in it.
Freddy Krueger.
No.
I'm guessing
no.
you're very, very uncomfortable with... Oh, hello, Creeper. Are you very uncomfortable with naming people who murder others?
Mass murderers, kind of, slightly. A little bit. I should really walk around with a sword. And my sound's not working, so let's turn that up.
And in the background, all we hear is just explosions and death and just Terrashiva screaming.
I didn't hear anything. What happened?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. Terrashiva, on the other hand. You say this hasn't been explored. I haven't seen a single chest so far.
Did they explore it in the dark?
Maybe?
You know?
Oh no, they're weird people. Oh, there's a caving system here. I guess this has become a caving video.
Yay!
Thank God I brought torches.
Well, at least somebody did.
Hashtag prepared. I have no idea how to use Twitter, and I only learned the other day, so I'm just becoming like the 12-year-old who has just gotten their own Twitter account, and I'm just hashtagging everything.
Aww. They're cute.
Yeah, I'm like a child on Christmas. Just doing.
Look, Mommy, look what I got. Look what I learned. Sorry.
Wow, that's just being... Oh, hello. Also, do we want to stick together in this cave system? Because I've gone quite a distance now.
Oh, that might be a good idea.
I'm probably just going to follow you. Ooh, there's another system here. Yeah, I was just thinking, because one day I might just join you guys for a D&D session if it's honestly all the same. because
joke.
I've always been interested in D&D, but I've never plucked up the courage to go to a D&D session. I always get the fear of people just like they're just gonna make fun of me, and I'm just like, no. Wait, do you put your torches on the left too?
No.
Wait a minute.
I might have.
Oh, because I've just followed a route, and it sort of just dead ends. And no one, there was torches on the left, so I thought you came down here and like, oh, no, she's gone. She's abandoned me. Like my hopes and dreams.
Oh.
Sorry, I will say random stuff like that. You know, I hope some... Where are you?
You know, somebody might have been here, because oh no, they haven't. I'll come back towards the beginning. There.
I'm also... oh, here we go. Okay, lead the way.
I hear a spider. Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. There's a... I think...
Oh. We didn't see that. We saw nothing.
Oh, but we all did. Good luck with that. Goodbye, Terrashiva.
Hey! You get back here!
It was nice knowing you. I got a water bucket.
Oh no. Oh, well that works.
Yep, I'm prepared. I have no... No, normally I just have these items on me. Oh, I want all the string. I need them for fishing poles.
Ooh, fishing poles.
Yeah, I built an AFK fishing farm.
Ow! 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 I'm poisoned.
Oh, you'll be fine. Stop being such a big baby.
Where?
Please don't get my video just like randomly flagged for something.
Oh, it won't be.
Just flagged for everything. Just everything bad. Ooh, hello. But yeah, what has interested you so far on the server? I mean, you've only been on the server for a couple of days. And I know it's bad form to ask that, but I'm asking it anyway.
Well, what has interested me on the server? It's a good question. A lot of things. I know Block. I've known Block for a little while, and Maru just recently joined SMB. I've been watching Kiri a lot. Where did you come from? Ow!
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Joe?
Yes, something got Nigel. I only recently got that song, and it's stuck in my head for a really, really long time.
It's a huge thing out here. That's dumb. It's dumb.
Oh, it's fine.
I'm gonna stick with that dumb.
I was also recently listening to... I don't know if you've ever heard of them. I don't actually know his name either. It's giant Hawaiian singer. And I mean literally giant Hawaiian singer. He sung Over the Rainbow. And
yes.
he was legendary for it because he sung it in one take.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to admit this, and especially for someone who I don't really know. It's I don't really get emotional over songs or like watching TV or whatever. But just first time I heard that, it just like it brought a tear to my eye, and I have no idea why.
That guy, Izzy. His name was Izzy.
But when he passed away, it was such a big deal. Like a lot of people turned out for his funeral, and they just sprinkled his ashes into the sea. And I was just like, that's pretty cool, but at the same time, probably not the best thing since there are people in the water. And
it's
I'm like,
nourishing of the environment.
I don't know how nourishing it can be when it coats people in it.
And the ocean, it coats the ocean, and it feeds the wildlife. Calcium? Carbon?
I don't know. Also, are you low on food that you can't run or something before?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Because I believe we are like the Three Musketeers, which is us, by the way. I have people watching us. The people watching, she is so rude. She didn't know me, Block, and Final were the Three Musketeers. God.
I'm sorry.
You're so rude. I think we're the only people who have a cow farm. I think.
Oh. Well, that's gonna change.
Oh no, my helmet broke.
Oh no.
I didn't even realize that.
Uh-oh.
Wait, have we been here before? Oh yeah, it's the same place we came in.
Let's start gathering resources.
Oh, honestly, I'm fine on resources. The people who have ever seen me do mining, they'll understand why I'm so good on resources. Considering I just casually gave you a diamond block.
Uh-huh. I'm just now joining the server. I haven't, established my...
Domain of terror.
Yes.
Ooh. Terra, I have a present for you.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Come on. You trust me, don't you?
With that voice, I'm not sure.
Come on. Don't worry. Just through the dirt there. There's a present on the other side for you. Go on.
Oh.
Have fun.
You're
Goodbye.
a butt. You're a butt. I'm poisoned. You're a butt. You're a butt.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
Ow. Ow.
That's pretty funny.
Ow.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
It's your fault if I die. It's your fault if I die. Ow.
Oh, it's fine. I've got many a death on my hand. Yeah.
They didn't warn me about you.
You should have realized from the colors I sail on my banner. I am quite the Joker. I've got jester colors on my banner, so.
Yeah. I had hopes as you shoved me into the string.
Oh, it's fine.
Ooh, a zombie.
I mean, considering you don't know this, but we've actually... Me, Block, and Final have come from another server called Omnislabs.
Uh-huh.
And we have a ongoing prank war from there. So... Uh-oh! Oh, you big baby.
Who you calling a
hello.
big baby? Ha
Wow, I just felt an arrow. It hit the block behind my head. Ow, that one actually hit me. Apparently, did you know that they are buffing the skeletons? So they're much stronger now in 1.9.
Yes.
Oh.
We updated T-squared.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday, and they kicked my butt. Like, ran it down the street, and it needs to go into protective services and get a new identification. It's so bad.
Wow, I just love that. Just casually, yeah, protective services need to be called.
Instead of Big Booty, it's now Mrs. Buttis.
Wow, that's very unexplored territory right there. Also,
Thankfully.
do you need a stack of torches? You have torches.
I'm trying to get rid of resources in my...
What do you have in your bag? We literally just started mining.
A whole crap ton of sand.
Why?
I forgot to empty out my inventory.
Yeah, Block's just asking me about stuff about the manner of storing.
Oh no, you're fine.
Do you want to come this way? Oh, the coal.
I need all the coal. All of it. Ooh, I hit level 15. Oh.
I love how you hit level 15 and I'm sat here at level 136.
Well, aren't you just a show off?
I've also been running back and forth from the ender, so I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, there's an ender! I didn't know you had an ender. Now I know. Ooh, gold.
Have you seen my face just on my skin? Sorry, not my actual face, because that'd be horrifying. It'd be like the same effect as Medusa.
Yes, I've seen your face.
That's horrifying.
No,
and she still willingly hangs out with me. This is not through blackmail. Please do not send the police. I have made that joke.
What?
Yeah, I have made that joke so many times that I actually suspect people are worried about the guests I have on. Is that all of it explored? Or
all your theories are true. What?
All the conspiracies are true.
Who put the torches on the... Do you put torches on the ground? Or did I put the torches on the ground?
I put them... sometimes I put them on the ground, sometimes I put them on the thing. Because a lot of times, if I just want to light up an area, I'll just plonk it on the ground.
Trying to be quick. Well, since this is a mine shaft that somebody seems to have cleared out for chests, or this one's just so tiny that it doesn't have anything, maybe it's not a good idea to put the mine shaft here.
Yeah, true. We'll probably select another place. I mean, we've cleared out some of the trees.
We can plant them.
Yeah, we'll plant them before we leave and look for another space.
Yes.
It just reminds me of so much of someone that I know. Just, yes. I'm like, ew. It brings shivers down my spine. That's how horrifying it is.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Where
I know
are
a
you
few
zombies?
people that do that. Zombie.
I'm still trying to track you down. I'm just looking at your name through the stone, but it's a bloody maze in here.
It's a mine shaft.
It's almost like it's a mine shaft. No. Found you. Ugh.
Boop. Boop. I think we've explored this to its
Yep.
fullest. Yep. Yeah,
this way. There's another dark patch you can explore. I'm sure all your spider friends will be willing to join you.
No.
I just oh wait,
It's
no.
like you know I'm arachnophobic.
Are you?
Kind of, yeah, actually.
Oops. Wow, I've just been a terrible host. This way? No, that way?
Oh, down
way?
there.
Wait, what? Which way? I can't see your name.
Oh.
Oop, more string. I can't believe we still haven't found a spider spawner on this server yet. Which is... Do they exist, actually? Yeah, they do.
Cave spiders?
Yeah, cave spiders.
You want regular spider.
Well, honestly, whichever one still drops string. Cave spiders can do, but they're a bit harder. Oh, hello. I'm not going near that. You can have your own party. Goodbye, Terrashiva.
Hey! Hey! Good thing I killed that creeper first.
Long live the gang.
Ah! Hello, spider.
Oh, I'm just a terrible person.
Stay clear of Klaus. Oh, he has a carrot. You have a bone. The carrot and a bone. Carrot and a bone. Go to here.
That sounds nutritious.
And delicious.
I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it just seems so weird.
Oh, there's lava.
Is there?
Yeah, you should go take care of that.
There's also gold here, by the way. I think it actually leads somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's more mineshaft after the lava if you want to go.
Oh boy, there's a lot of mine shaft everywhere.
It's almost like it's a maze. I've also got a silk touch pick, so I can't help you on the experience front. I'm just getting cobble. Well, I'm just getting spiderwebs. Or string.
Well, you've got all the materials anyways.
Well, I need string for my fishing farm. So.
Mm-hmm.
I need to repair my sword when I get back.
Uh-oh.
Where are you going?
Nowhere? Don't you? Don't.
Ah, you're too quick. I was trying
like, I have to be fast. I have to be fast.
Ah, she's learning. She's learning. She's becoming sentient. Time to delete the project.
No.
Also, if you ever need coal, we've got quite a coal supply.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
But what's going on?
Nothing. You should go that way.
I don't know which way you're talking about.
That way. Over there.
Okay.
That way. Yeah, go that way. Have fun.
I love how you think this is gonna stop me.
No. I know it won't.
The Iceman will ride again. I also love that I'm actually fighting Feria for that title.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Do you want to come down here? It's clear now.
Water. Water.
You know, because you're a big pansy about it.
I'm not a pansy.
Self-proclaimed.
I'm not a pansy.
Also, your thoughts on the block granite? Good, bad, build of it?
Granite?
Depending on your answer, you may or may not live through this mineshaft.
Ah! Jeez, really? You saw them coming, didn't you?
I did not. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It really depends on what you're trying to go for. I don't use granite that often.
Do you like the block? I'm trying to get a very, very,
specific answer.
Yes. I
don't dislike it, but it's not on my top 10.
You're a terrible person to answer these questions, you know that?
They do make the joke that I am terrible.
And that's how we're going to end the recording. By me killing Terrashiva.
No! Or me killing myself.
I got the slime ball.
You also have room in your inventory.
Wait, why was there a slime down here?
I
Slime chunk?
Possibly.
I am profiting so much off this. The string alone.
Awesome.
The string alone is worth its weight in gold. Because you don't have any gold either. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Have I lost her again? No, she's here. Why'd you
Nope,
have a
I
dark
just-
oak sapling? You have like the
I
weirdest
told you
of
I didn't
things.
empty my inventory.
You have like the weirdest things.
It's an understatement.
Like just walking along, just da 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 da, da, all casual and all that, and suddenly dark oak sapling. I'm like, what? Really? You heartless bastard.
Wait, who are you calling heartless? I was trying to save the tree.
You were trying to save the tree. You killed a bat in front of my eyes.
Oh.
I
Yeah, I was trying to save the tree. Yep, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
I have no love lost over bats or anything, but still, jeez, man. What are you doing?
Nothing. Yike.
Please stop doing that. You're jumping in front of my sword. I don't want to accidentally kill you and be done for manslaughter. Again.
Again.
The court case cost me
trying
an
not
arm
to
and a
get
leg
hit.
last set.
An arm and a leg. Ooh.
Go on, you should go meet your friends. Oh, hello.
Ah!
Explosion?
That?
It's still really weird. I don't understand how they use the terminology and all that kind of stuff, so.
Okay, let's plant some trees. Randomly.
Oh, yeah.
About. And nothing happened. Yep. Never here.
Absolutely didn't go into someone's found mine shaft and decimate it with creeper explosions.
Nope. Totally didn't do it.
You know what? I've got 10 saplings left. I'm just going to do something really horrible.
Oh my goodness. I'm out.
What?
Nothing?
You saw a creeper behind me, didn't you?
No.
You know how guilty you sound?
Yep. Hotel, spawn town. Oh, it's past the hotel. I need
The commercial
to drop
district
stuff
is
off.
right where the big Enderman is.
Mhm.
The only reason I
Which
know is
looks
because
awesome.
the only reason I know is because I built there a few days ago.
It's awesome looking.
It's really big.
Oh.
People underestimate how detailed Endermans can be.
They're very.
Where did you
very
go?
detailed.
Oh, I was about to say we took the same path. Where did you go?
I took the long way around. That looks so awesome.
Thank you. The Ender Pearl could do a bit of work, but it's fine.
Yeah, but the Enderman looks awesome.
Yes, and that thing is chock full of Ender Pearls now. Chock full.
Jeez.
Yeah. I went through a
What's
whole
this?
stack of... I had no idea. I came round the other day and I saw this and I'm like, what is this? I think it's curious because I think I saw it on one of her videos.
Oh. And this is a trading thing?
I think it's supposed to be a villager trading, but the infinite villager spawner hasn't been set up. So,
Oh. She's working on it.
is she?
Yeah, there's doors and a villager up. 2 villagers up here. You have to trade with them in order for that to work.
You can feed them as well. That works. Because I know with the design I was looking at, because I've got 3 villagers at my place, I was planning to put them into an infinite spawning mechanism. And all I need to do is just throw food at them constantly.
Ow.
This place tracks so many zombies, it's unbelievable. Like, just working right next to it, I've seen like 2 or 3 zombies just circling the place, trying to get in.
Nice. I bought food.
Wait, you traded with them?
Yeah.
Oh. You have emeralds?
I traded coal for emeralds and then traded the emerald for some pumpkin pie.
Damn. I should have killed you when I had the chance. I mean...
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna die before this is over.
Not by my house.
Are you sure?
I don't know what you're on about. But yeah, this is a tree farm. I'm guessing this marks the end of the commercial district.
Oh boy. Hopefully. Maybe. Let me... I'm totally in the wrong area. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, hi, skeleton. I'm gonna keep running. Ow! That was my rear end you're shooting at.
You should probably extend your greetings next time. It seems rather pissed off. It's the right word.
Yeah.
Where are you even going now?
I'm going to my base.
Do you even know where it is?
Yeah, this way.
Oh. That was
Whoa!
Follow the explosions.
I jumped to get away from him and he shot me. Or he exploded and I flew through the air. Like, legitimately flew.
I believe I can fly.
Yeah, that's how I felt. And I only lost 2 hearts when I did it, so... Whew.
Really?
Yeah.
The skeleton hit me off the top of the mountain, and I lost like about 4 hearts.
Yeah, I should have taken way more damage. What do I have on here? Oh, feather falling 4. No wonder. Never mind.
I've just got protection and breaking on mine. You know, mine's
Protection?
not all fancy like yours.
That's what they gave me.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wait, didn't we get given... yeah, we got given iron armor too. Oh god, this place is just...
Crawling with things?
No, it's just... I can't follow you quick enough because you disappear into the chunks that aren't loaded for me.
Head towards, the...
I got you.
Oh. Hi.
I kind of know where your house is. It's just, as soon as I see some landmarks, I know where I'm headed. There's a giant hole under Dino's base.
There's a giant hole under Dino's base.
Yes.
And now I'm out of food. Oop, I have apples.
Oh, I'll trade you those apples.
4.
Steak.
Sold. There's 2.
Okie dokie. Here. Have 11 steak. If you need
Totally
more.
unfair, but I'll take it.
What,
Why
unfair
do you
on
want
who?
apples?
I want to create some more notch apples before we upgrade. So.
Oh, when is that going to happen? Do we know?
In a couple of days, I think. Well, I want to create notch apples because you can't get them anymore. And if I can make them before we jump, then you see where the monopoly happens.
Uh-huh.
I'm a businessman at
heart. Notch apples anymore.
I don't know. What are you doing? What are you making?
I'm putting up a wall for whatever reason.
Okay.
This is going to be my treehouse.
Oh, you're making an actual treehouse? I thought you were building one for the build competition.
No, that's what I started the treehouse before.
Oh, okay.
Before that, it's like
I'm just
kinda
gonna light
funny.
up your lights.
Well, thanks.
See me walking around your treehouse with a flint and steel. I'm just lighting it up.
I didn't want to use that. What? Where is my Oh, I need an ender chest.
Oh, there's one in the Team BS Jams, which is really cool, by the way.
I did not just do that. I did that. Oh, I'm a Dum-dum.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Come on. Admit it, dum-dum.
I'm a derp. I decided that I wanted to make some chests, but for some reason thought chests were made with 2x2 planks instead of, the circle of 8, and made 9. I really needed crafting benches.
You made 9 crafting tables,
benches.
didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Lovely. I'll just be taking Team BS's, Oh. Is their stuff just free reign now? They're just grabbing their stuff. It's mine now.
You're doing what?
Yoink. Nobody saw that.
So what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here it is. Team BS is in the chest. Bonk. You know what's funny about that? You can't move that now.
What?
Yeah, I just told you you can't move that now. It's gone.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
I have a silk touch pick.
Damn. Damn.
I had to. Oh, that was funny. But thank you.
I just grabbed it from Team BS since they won't be using it anymore.
Aww.
They were last month's guest. And the month before that.
So they were here for 2 months?
Yeah. I think the guest for February couldn't make it. I'm guessing. Using spruce or dark oak?
Mm-hmm.
Are you using spruce or dark oak?
Both.
Mm-hmm. Are you?
Yeah.
This looks like just spruce.
I'll be using dark oak with it too.
Oh, okay.
It's just the start.
It's not good enough. I'm only joking. Where am I?
Daytime. I love that command block. Okay.
I think it's a command block anyway.
Yeah, I have it on T-Squared too.
Oh,
absolutely most useful thing ever. Okay. I think I'm good. I have things. And I have another sword. So, as long as I can find a anvil, I'm good.
Don't you have an anvil?
No, I don't have an anvil.
Honestly, you can probably just raid Team BS's place.
I don't want to raid a previous guest. I could, go to the iron farm and make one.
True.
Actually, I think there's a bunch of anvils around the iron farm and I can just use one.
Oh, what you doing?
Okay. So... that... Ooh. Ow. Ow.
Are you injuring yourself in spawn? During the day?
Maybe.
Also, repair your sword. Is that what you're doing?
Oh, where am I going? Oh.
I don't know. Where are you?
I went... Oh, I found anvils. There's a bunch of them in here.
Where are you?
I'm inside of a colored glass thing with the alchemy thing? I think it's an alchemy thing. It says nether wart is on the outside. It's fiery. I'm next to the nether portal.
Oh.
Stargate.
I was just thinking, what are you describing? What is this?
It's cobblestone and glass with enchanting table. Oh, it's enchanting. Dun dun dun. I do not have lapis. That's a lot of enchanted gold swords.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you have any lapis?
Bane of Suck.
What?
Bane of Anthropods. Nobody uses that. Bane of Suck.
Oh,
You've never heard that before?
no. That's one of the weirder ways of putting Bane of Arthropods.
I know it's for spiders, but who really uses it?
I don't know. I feel like I might, actually.
Oh, there's a lore and luck of the sea here.
Yeah. I get enough enchanting books that I don't have to really enchant anymore.
Smite, more smite, projectile protection, power, knockback.
I just love that I close that you still get through.
I walked forward just enough that it would put my entity on the other side of the door.
Smart.
Sometimes. Okay. Now back to the business district, and then we'll pick out a spot and dig down. Because they made it sound like they hadn't really started working over there, so I could probably find just about anything. I'm going in circles!
Why? What have you just seen?
No, I'm going in circles. I'm now going back to the hotel to go back the other way.
That's what I found really funny, so I just took another path.
I see you.
Not anymore.
Oh, you and your interpearls.
Block has changed me after teaching me to use ender pearls, and now I'm just so reliant on them, which is terrible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody was digging here.
I suspect it may just be a series of creeper blasts.
Explosions. Ooh.
Because honestly, the path will curl around here, around the ender pearl, past whatever this thing is, and then... Oh, you've got a friend.
I don't have a friend. You have a friend.
I have many friends, because I am a lovable character. Like some people. Wow, okay. Calm down.
I thought you said you were lovable.
Let's just say our friendships have gone off to a rocky start.
Okay. I like that. Rocky start, he says. It'll be great, he says.
It says, go catch the plague, he says. Okay. Wait.
Alright.
Where do you want to build this thing?
Path?
Well, honestly, the path hasn't been made by anyone. So...
I'm gonna guess it's gonna come through here since there's those and those and there. So we could... excuse me.
Tired? Bored of my company?
No. No, I just don't sleep.
Sounds like you're tuning up for something. I gotta buy one of those little recording things that just sings it in a certain tone. Oh, also you might not want to go too far this way because apparently that's where Pugsy's grave is.
What's this?
Pugsy's grave.
Oh. Here lies Pudsey. She would have wanted it this way. Oh, they're so cute.
That's
The
one
first
of
time
the-
I saw it, I even went, "Aww."
It's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard someone say about a grave. Oh, it's so cute. The person's dead, man.
But not actually dead.
Shh. Don't worry about it.
Right here.
Okay. Do you want it to be close at this side or close at the end of the pearl? Or, like, because it's sort of right in the middle.
Probably this side.
Okay. So, let's use some materials to mark it out.
Ooh.
Here, have some blocks.
Thanks.
Use it to mark out a suitable area you want to build.
So if we do a square, actually. Yeah. Really?
Oh, did you not want one there? You wanted
No.
one there.
Wait a minute.
That doesn't look right.
No. Oh. I see what I did. Three, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Always
There we go.
cleaning up your messes.
You don't have to. I can clean up my own mess. I do have an axe. Just being lazy.
You have to swing it in people's faces. Uh-oh.
What were you saying?
I have an arsenal. I have an army. I also set block on you.
Block loves me. She wouldn't do that. Shh. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh. Poo.
1, 2,
Just-
1, 2. Oh, poo.
They can hear your stuff. Turn it down.
all you hear is like just block stabbing Durman over and over again.
I wouldn't do that.
No,
What?
Not that mean.
such conviction in your voice.
I wouldn't do that.
Durman, she's after you. She's after you.
Mwah. He can't hear you.
You wouldn't kill me, would you, Blocky?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
No. Why would I do a thing like that?
You know, it's not like
Somebody
we've already.
contracted you to?
Oh, that's true.
I was about to say it's not like we've already signed a contract or anything in your absence.
That's true.
But,
We didn't.
but,
Just think of
Have
it
you-
as your
No.
welcome.
No.
welcome.
Have you
I'm-
ever
My welcome.
have you ever learned the free nicknames we gave to the Three Musketeers?
Do I want to know?
Tell them, Block. Tell them what we nicknamed ourselves.
What, like individually?
Yeah.
Let's see. Klaus is a pyromaniac. Final is a murderer, and I'm the killer.
How safe
We're
do you
fun
feel
for
now?
A killer, a pyromaniac, and a murderer walk
Murderer.
into a room.
And suddenly it becomes the
Yeah.
Three Musketeers.
Yep.
Sounds
Ooh.
about right.
Yep.
Before I became the pyromaniac, I was calling myself the incendiary engineer.
This is too much.
Sounds fancy. That's what I am. Fancy. Unlike some of you savages.
You're too fancy, Klaus. We had to dumb you down with the rest of us.
There we go. Yep. Did you just throw more blocks at me?
No. Yeah, I threw the rest of my logs.
Thank
See,
you.
I was planning on building something like this block. If when you come over, it's like something like that. I'm just trying to build like an open plan sort of mining area. I'm gonna put like a water drop and then like a minecart that you can ride up, because then it will allow us to transport some raw materials.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want to build a mining room at the bottom, so we can just like store our pickaxes and torches down there. Because I know for a fact my pumpkins are getting on people's nerves already.
I don't have a trouble with them.
Yeah,
I
but
like
it takes
pumpkins.
up to... You don't get about... You're not part of us.
One of us. One of us.
Ooh, we are taking auditions for new Three Musketeers.
Oh, that's true.
Since finals taking a break.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I have been called a Three Musketeer before.
Oh, well, there you go.
Is it the sweet or? Also, where do you want
no,
the
not
staircase?
the candy.
Where do you want the staircase?
I need a shovel.
I would give you mine, but it's priceless. So.
No,
I'd give you mine, but I'm on my way back and I didn't bring it.
let me go to. Oy. The hotel. I think I might have a. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
I love that.
I brought a friend to help you dig, except he might also
Diggy,
blow the
diggy.
structure.
I am the dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
I love how all of us have heard that song before.
Have you heard the new orchestral one?
No.
It's kind of cool.
Oh, also, Block, do you know that Terrashiva is very, very easily influenced if you say lyrics at her?
Really?
She gets songs stuck in her head.
Ooh.
No. No.
Let's sing songs, Sarah. Dang it, I didn't bring any songs.
I don't know what kind of class of songs she would sing. I mean, I
Just
could...
start singing a bunch of different ones and we'll see what pops up.
I want to start singing, like, Bohemian Rhapsody, but I don't know all the words to it. That sounds badly creepy.
Actually, if you just start singing the tune, I'm sure the words will just... I'll figure them out. I'll remember them.
Go on, Block. You're up.
I've got that other song stuck in my head. I can't do Bohemian Rhapsody.
What other song have you got stuck in your head?
Hold on.
The stupid dwarf song.
Honey. Bohemian Rhapsody. You know the song, right? Can you hear it in your head right now?
Who are you talking to?
I need to hear the tune. X. He just got home. I need to hear the tune and then I'll remember the lyrics. They're trying to. Gotta move to the fandangos. Thunderbolts of the lightning. Very, very frightening indeed. Galileo. Figaro.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy.
Ah! Stop shooting me!
Why? Will you come, will you go?
Will you let me
Easy
go?
come, easy go. We'll just have Dur sing the song.
I would.
Sing, Sing! Entertain us!
Klaus is all like, entertain us.
Entertain yourself.
Peasant.
Entertain yourself. I heard that. I stole a shovel
I can
from a
entertain
hotel
you
room.
here. Here's a free idea. Stop
Yes.
playing Minecraft. What?
Ah!
Come at me, bro.
I'm being attacked. I'm
From
right here. I can come at you. Like, hiya!
Kill him, Block.
Hiya!
Kill him for Raincloud. We'll mount
Klaus
his
wants
head.
me to kill you. I don't think I want to do that. That's too drastic.
No, Dobby
Maybe
wasn't
I'll-
gonna kill you, just horribly
Maybe I'll
maim.
him. It's horribly maim. Is this horse-friendly mine shaft?
No, it's 2 blocks
not
deep.
yet. We can't.
Aww.
Wait, are you gonna put it right
We
on
need-
the side?
We need a
hell?
horse-friendly mine shaft.
Why do we need a horse-friendly mineshaft?
Why not?
Because nobody
It's a
uses
horse.
horses on this server.
I'm using a horse right now.
And they're also
Shush.
broken. Very, very broken.
They're fixed at 1.9.
Are they?
Yep.
Hey! Oh, this horse cannot jump. Eh. Eh.
So a bit like
This
you.
horse
then.
cannot jump. Do you want me to kill you?
Ow!
Wait, is the horse white?
No.
That
Then it should
sounds
be able to
mildly
jump.
racist. That sounded mildly racist.
White man can't jump. That's the ongoing joke, isn't it?
I don't know, Terra. We're not terrible
This bunny
people
rabbit
like
looks he
you.
wants to kill me.
Oh god, run.
Kill him! Kill him!
I didn't mean it offending you.
You're a terrible
Hey.
person, Terra. Like, I don't think I can have you on my channel. As bad
Not
as I
me.
am. What are you trying to tame now?
A horse!
Another
It just
one?
won't move. Yeah. It won't move. This one's stuck. Oh, there we go.
I
Love
love bad
me.
influence. That's one way to get it. Love me.
Love me. Hey, we're...
I have a theory that's how Block and Durr got together.
Oh my goodness, this horse goes so slow.
Just Block goes up to a random person, grabs him by the scruff of his neck and shakes him violently and shouting, "Love me," repeatedly.
That's not how it works.
Is
That's
it
not how any of this works.
Then my dating history is kind of patchy.
Pretty horse, come here.
That's how it worked for me.
Is that how it worked for you? That's how you got X to love you?
Yep.
Every time she says eggs, I keep thinking to someone that she used to be with.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I told him I have a hard time calling him X.
Somebody that I used to know. Somebody.
See,
Good, so-
whenever you sing that, I've got like the Minecraft version stuck in my head.
Ow! 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 This horse hurts! Ow!
Oh
Oh,
Love hurts! Ow! 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 Ow!
that
Oh
was
no! Oh no! 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 Get out! Get out!
that was beautiful.
no! It's so beautiful.
I just watched Block get on a horse, start screaming, and then just like killing herself in a block.
Oh jeez. Block being killed by a block. Priceless.
The irony.
We've done that before.
Me too.
Yay! He loves me. He loves you. Yeah! 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 This horse is pretty cool. Now I went to the desert on a horse with a name. Doesn't jump very well.
Out of the rain.
In the desert.
I just love how we're doing this in Terra. Oh, finals on.
La,
Traitor!
la, 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 la. You started it. Oh. No.
I'm on the hunt for more horses. Ooh, what's this over here?
What? What are you
What
looking
is
at?
this?
What are you looking
I
at?
don't know. I don't know.
I don't even know where you are.
I went this way.
Where is this away?
Oh, I think this is the
That
build
away?
competition area.
Oh, you're already that far out?
It's not even that far out. It's like right here. Like I can see your Enderman from here.
Yeah, but you could also see my Enderman from spawn. You could also see my Enderman from the teleportation hut.
He's right here.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
It is right there.
Oh. Can't see that. This horse can't jump either.
Well, you know what they do to horses that can't do something?
You.
Introduce them
I'm
to the
sorry.
glue factory.
I'm sorry, Black Mare, but you must die now. He just went.
I was
"Nay."
mad.
He just went nay. Like fine, get it done and over with.
Never talk to a horse, they'll always disagree with you.
When
I
have
know.
you two ever tried to talk to a horse? When have you been lucid and tried to talk to a horse?
Didn't you
Just
hear me
now.
talk to my cat earlier?
Oh yeah, Tara's a crazy cat lady.
I am not.
There's bunnies everywhere. Did you see in 1.9 they shrunk the size of the bunny rabbits?
Really?
Yeah. Oh, there's another horse over here.
Would you stop getting distracted? I love how
No.
we've both been come along to help Tara build her community mineshaft, and we're just like, oh look, a horse.
Oh, look, another thing.
Ooh, a shiny thing. Ooh,
Oh,
pretty
look,
thing.
another. Oh, that went too far. Oh, my pick broke.
Aww.
Now I have to collect cobblestone.
Love me. See, it does work. Every time I say that, they love me. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this horse is good. This
Is
is
it?
a good horse.
Good horse is
Alright.
good.
Where are you?
I ran off.
Final.
Hello?
I ran with additional
Hi.
spirit.
Speak of the devil.
And he shall appear?
Sorry, but we only
Sorry, I
got
thought
final.
Double
this time.
Klaus was all already in your channel.
I was about to say.
Aww.
Yeah, we're three terrible people. Like, just
No, Terra is a terrible person.
See, I fit right
Difference.
in.
There's a difference between terrible, terrible, and terrible.
terrible.
And for the
Terrible.
record,
Terrible.
the proper spelling of terrible takes me 3 tries to get now, thanks to Terra.
You're welcome.
Boom.
First I tried
try.
terrible,
I
then I
win.
tried terrible.
Oh.
Oh, dang it.
Ugh.
How does
I
it
half
go?
expected to find you 3 here ready to be slaughtered.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ugh.
Keep me out of it.
I love how you can still see me through my hut.
Where'd you go?
Run! Goodbye.
Hey, thief! Where's thief? There's a horse thief!
You're not gonna stop me.
So, what you up to? And for that matter, where are you?
We're by the big Enderman.
I was literally right there and somehow didn't see you guys. I was
Wait,
at the
where-
tree farm.
Come here, you. Oh my goodness, this horse is so slow.
Oh,
If I
oh,
go there,
that's a
someone's going to end up dead, so I should probably stay away.
why?
Well,
Wah!
What can I say?
She's
I'm a
shooting
murderer.
me!
I'm a murderer. You guys know this.
Yes, we've
I
already
can run
told.
faster than this horse.
We've also. Wait, what? Have you? Oh, we've also introduced Terra to our nicknames other than the Three Musketeers.
So she knows I'm a murderer.
Yes.
I knew that beforehand.
Hey, did I ever kill you and feed the creeper?
I love how you two sort of share a history. Just
Yes.
very casually though. Oh god, I've got nowhere to go. I might have to drown this horse.
Where's the horse at? Wait, you're right here by your Enderman.
I was so
Tara,
excited. What?
You
This is
say we
weird.
have a pretty terrible history.
Oh yeah.
That's I don't know how I feel about that.
But don't worry, I'll be
That
here all
is
night.
weird. I don't know. Tara, I come help. Oh, you need some lighting down here.
Welcome to
Terrible.
Raincloud.
Terrible. The terrible terribles.
Yes.
Whoa!
Yes, welcome to Raincloud. Sorry I couldn't be there the other day for the
Stop
recording.
trying to kill my horse.
I don't know if you
Nothing.
knew I was actually supposed to be there, and then work gave me the wrong schedule.
Oh no, it's fine.
Oh, no.
I know. They built a little statue in
I
remembrance
saw.
of
I
you.
fully approve of it.
Yes.
Wait, Block was also there.
I saw. I fully approve of that.
Block was also
Oh, that was awesome. I love it.
They even named it Blocky.
That's awesome.
I just couldn't see it. I was like, oh, that's so cute.
Where are these people awaiting the slaughter?
We're over here.
Oh, don't worry, so am I.
Yeah, there's only 2 people
Ah!
waiting to be slaughtered.
Gah!
I would never kill Terrible. Ooh, I see names.
Uh-oh. Have you ever noticed that when the 3 of us are together, we're always like, uh-oh. Like, stop hitting me!
No. Oh.
Ugh! That was an arrow from a different direction.
Oh. From over
Don't
there.
worry, my aim sucks right now.
Oh god! I'm being hunted again.
Again?
Actually, the main person I want to kill is the one that called me a traitor,
Yay.
traitor?
who happens to be hiding.
I'm not hiding. I'm right here. Hiding.
I'm not hiding, I'm right here. Hiding. I just love how I run past and then suddenly arrows are flying everywhere.
Ooh.
What's your name?
Ooh, ee, ah,
Oh.
Walla walla bang bang.
I am almost dead. Ooh, no.
Where'd you go, Block?
I'm hiding. I'm almost dead. I cannot afford this.
I fail to see the problem with this. What do you mean you can't afford it? It's not like World of Warcraft. You don't have a repair bill.
Oh, that's
You just
true.
lose dignity. Oh wait, we probably don't have any.
No.
Oh!
I lost it all.
Klaus, notice how I said we.
Ow.
We're included in that.
Yeah, but
Eh.
everyone knows I've not had no dignity from the start.
You didn't have any to lose?
Ooh.
I'm a YouTuber.
If you're a YouTuber, does that make me a beamer?
Ah!
Oh.
Oh, you. Wow.
Look at
Oh, God.
Bye.
And that's all. And that's all we've got time for, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Bye.